Being this hungry for attention as an adult is crazy.
What's good, cousins, and welcome back again on another episode. How are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing great, and if you're joining for the very first time, thank you so much for being here today. In today's video, we are going to talk about this creator that has decided to act a certain way that does not sit well with a lot of people, and you guys are going to find out in a minute. So a creator has posted a video on her TikTok account, and in her video, it was showing that she was holding a coffee. So the brand of the coffee was not showing in the cup that she was holding. So people were unable to know if she was holding a Starbucks cup. And if you are wondering why that is an issue, people have been boycotting Starbucks because they have been clearly supporting genocide. So people have been talking about boycotting Starbucks, and a lot of people have taken action on that as well. So she was holding the coffee in her video, and people were unable to see the brand of the coffee that she was holding. So she was getting some comments like, is that Starbucks? Like, which coffee are you holding? So it was almost like people coming for her, and some people are harassing her as well. She made a follow-up video about those comments, telling people that she is in fact not holding a Starbucks cup. It was a coffee from a local shop. She has well mentioned that people should not harass or even, police people to act a certain way. It's good for you to pass the message across, but don't harass, force, or police people to do a certain thing. That was what her video was about. She is as well on the trend of the Free Palestine, and she just made it clear that how it's not nice harassing or policing people online. This guy saw that video and decided to stitch to this lady's video, and what he has to say has got a lot of people talking. Firstly, his video has been deleted. I'm sure that video was reported. He made a follow-up video, slamming a Starbucks cup on the table and talking about how he's so pissed that people are telling people where and where not to spend their money, almost like supporting Starbucks, like in that context. His video has been deleted, but I am going to play some few clips that you guys are going to see, and I'm sure from the stitches as well, you guys are going to get exactly what he did.
Yes, I know the first thing you're going to look at is my cup because you want to make sure it's not Starbucks.
Bitch, I wish a motherfucker would tell me what I can and cannot buy with my own mother money, what I could drink and what I can't drink with my mother money. How dare you? See, this is the thing. We've gotten to a place in society where people feel so comfortable enough to police what other people are doing with what they got going on.
So that was a little clip I was able to get from a stitch, and you guys can get the context of what this guy talked about in his video. His video has been reported and deleted, and people are stitching to his video and as well correcting him and why what he did is wrong as well. Let me roll the clip so that we all can hear what the people are saying about his video.
Every time something abysmal is happening out in the world, there's always a group of people who have to use that event in order to generate unnecessary attention to themselves. And I really fucking hate when y'all do that because it's no tea, no shade. Being this hungry for attention as an adult is crazy. Realistically speaking, no one can force you to stop shopping at any company because, like you said, it is your money and you are the one who determines where your money goes. However, when you go out of your way to tell people, hey, look at me, I'm not participating in this protest, what the fuck y'all gonna do about it? As an adult, it's crazy. It's just a desperate cry for attention. And the fact that some of y'all value attention so much to the point where you're willing to decimate your own character for it as an adult is crazy.
Because you want to make sure it's not Starbucks.
You know what's more embarrassing than you coming on this app parading and dismissing the impact that boycotting actually has? What's more embarrassing is you admitting that you're dependent on Starbucks. Because truthfully, when people say, oh, it's time to boycott, I stopped going. Y'all telling me y'all can't stop going to Starbucks? That's embarrassing. And on a more serious note, it is so embarrassing when Black people ask for assistance when it comes to our movements, when we ask for assistance because we're being oppressed, when we ask for assistance from other minorities, and yet when they ask for help, we throw that shit back up in their face. People have boycotted for us willingly, happily. And then y'all get on this app talking about, oh, it's only $7. It's not going to count that much towards the problem that's actually happening. If all y'all are doing it, then of course it is. That's the point of a boycott. But instead of truthfully educating yourself, you'd rather be blissfully ignorant. That's embarrassing.
Bitch, I wish a motherfucker would.
I hate when absolute drones like this get on the internet and just start fucking opening their trap with no clue what's going on. I'll explain something very, very simple to you. What's going on in Palestine, it's not Palestine versus Israel. This is not a conflict. This is a genocide. This is a ethnic cleansing. This is Israel taking over Palestine. This is not Israel versus Palestine. That's not what it is. It's very one-sided, and when you guys dump all your money into these huge corporations who are in support of Israel, you actively help fund a genocide. There are thousands of Palestinians getting killed. There are entire bloodlines being wiped out. What do you not understand about that? That's what you support.
Yes, I know the first thing you're going to look at is my cup because you want to make sure it's not Starbucks.
Tell me you don't understand class solidarity without telling me you don't understand class solidarity. I'm convinced the people that have this mindset would have ridden the buses during Martin Luther King's boycott. The concept isn't that hard. Starbucks is literally treating their workers here like slaves, and they're actively supporting a genocide. So we're boycotting them. But people like Brian can't remove themselves from the situation and realize that in order to make change, we have to be working as a collective. It's not about people telling you what you can and can't do with your dollar. Your dollar is literally supporting a genocide. Your dollar is actively exploiting workers over here in the States. This mentality is absolutely disgusting. Starbucks is actively busting unions across the state, trying to minimize the voices of their workers while trying to maximize their exploitation. And let's be honest, the coffee's not that good, and it's so much easier to shop at your local coffee shop than support this big company. Brian's Uncle Ruckus-ass mindset is why it's so hard to make progress in this country. Crabs in a bucket, if you would. Boycott Starbucks, don't be like Brian.
What the fuck they got going on.
Brian, you know I love you, but this one is not it, my friend. Like I said before in the comments, a better argument to this would be like, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. And no matter where we go, no matter where we spend our money, as long as we are spending our money, that money is going to go, or at least some of it, is going to go to do things that we really don't want to be done. But your response was not that. Your response was purely churlish. Your whole argument hinged on the fact that you think it's unacceptable for people to tell you what to do. But that's a really weird stance to take in the context of genocide. Aside from the fact that people tell you what to do all the fucking time, I don't know why you got so butthurt over this specific topic. But the fact that you made it solely about yourself and what you want to do, despite the fact that people are being blown to smithereens right now, is weird. That's why people are getting mad at you. No, I don't think people should be sending death threats to you, but like, this is unacceptable. And then the other weird argument that you made where you said that no one should have their ideology pushed on anyone. But what do you mean by that? Because there are definitely ideologies that are more valid than others. I don't know why people think the word ideology has such a negative connotation. Well, we know why, but like, ideology is just anything that you believe and that you apply to the rest of your life and your values. At least just on an interpersonal level. And that includes things like equality, trans rights, gay rights. Those are 100% ideologies that should definitely be pushed on people. Because we cannot live in a country where people are intolerant to other humans existing. You cannot be tolerant to intolerance. This is not transactional. No one should get a free pass to being a bigot. And they should 100% be silenced. They should 100% be put into submission. Submission gang. I feel like you should think over this just a little bit more. Because this video came off like really as like gaslighting. Because you were addressing things that people weren't saying. People weren't getting mad at you for whatever you were saying in your video. People were getting mad because you seem very haughty about the topic of genocide and your money for some reason. You just made it about yourself, and people find that to be very fucking selfish. But yeah, man, if you want to message me and we can talk about this more, absolutely. You know, you were the first person to like my videos, so, and I respect it, and you actually helped me get a lot of followers. So look, if you want to talk, we can talk.
Bitch, I wish a motherfucker would tell me what can and cannot buy with my...
I'm so tired of seeing dumb takes these past couple of days. It's to a point where it's like, this is scary. This is so scary what's going on. And the fact that I went on Twitter, y'all, and this man is in his comments saying that he doesn't even drink Starbucks. He doesn't even consume the product, but he was so enraged by people organizing, by people making the decision, the informed decision to stop consuming Starbucks. He was so enraged, he had to speak up because no, you will not tell me what to do. Really? Anyways, y'all, please keep informing people. Please keep letting them know that, yes, we are boycotting Starbucks. Yes, we are boycotting McDonald's. No, we're not going to support these companies in the support against the Palestinian people. We're not going to. We see that our representatives aren't listening. Less than, I believe, 25 representatives signed the ceasefire letter towards President Biden. So they're not listening. They're not listening. If anything, the ones in Florida are talking about how all of them need to be dead for it to be enough. So we're not going to stop. We're going to continue to raise the voices of people in Palestine, Congo, Sudan, Haiti, Tigray, it all, because none of us are free until all of us are free.
Would tell me what the fuck I can and cannot buy with my own motherfucking money.
I do not know how people are not embarrassed. I did not know y'all went this fucking hard over your daily Starbucks and your fake ass McDonald's food. Processed ass food. That's why it's fucking up your guys' brain. You guys consume too much, because this is insane. Like, it's crazy because we're seeing how you guys would literally act during the civil rights movement, during the Holocaust, that y'all really don't care about anybody if it's not you. You guys don't care about the greater good. And we're seeing it in 4K. Like, I don't know how we literally all learned about the Montgomery boycotts in school and people still act like boycott's some fucking TikTok made up ass word and that it does nothing. They didn't even have social media back then to organize all that. We can get people united in a matter of seconds. Your guys' brains are literally fried. Individualism and consumerism is killing America because half of y'all can barely even afford rent, afford gas. Nobody can buy houses in the US no more, but y'all are going crazy over your Starbucks, over somebody telling you to boycott a few companies. That's all processed food, not even real food. It's killing you, literally. Like, I'm actually embarrassed for the US because it's embarrassing. I've never seen a country be so mad of somebody telling them to not eat McDonald's and not eat Starbucks.
Wish I would tell me what the fuck.
I'm going to try to be as kind as possible as I can with this video, but the video I just stitched, I feel exemplifies the consumerist and individualistic nature of society that we have here in the West. Not just the video, but also the comments. To complain that people on TikTok, who we know are overwhelmingly teenagers, whose main outlets for being able to help are trying to raise awareness or keeping people to account, to complain that they are trying to keep you to account is pretty ludicrous. To be upset that people are asking you to give up a luxury, because that's what Starbucks is, that's what McDonald's is. They are luxuries. They are not necessities. You do not need them. To be upset by that shows a very individualistic viewpoint on life, that you feel that people asking you to give up something so minuscule in the grand scheme of things is a personal attack on you. People asking you, hey, don't spend your money at Starbucks, or don't spend your money at McDonald's, or don't spend your money on brand new tech, try and buy secondhand tech, just to be in solidarity with the thousands being killed in Gaza and the millions displaced in Congo. It's not a personal attack. They're asking you to join in this movement to help end the suffering of people. People who are suffering so bad whilst their oppressors are being enriched, in the case in Congo, or whilst their oppressors are laughing on video whilst a mosque is being bombed in Gaza, like we see occupation force soldiers doing. What's worse is we know boycotts and sanctions work. Boycotts were one of the biggest reasons for the downfall of the South African apartheid regime. It became too expensive for them to keep up apartheid because people were boycotting them globally. People were refusing to do any business with them. Even sports teams were refusing to play sports against or in South Africa. Even with Russia, we know sanctions are so important because no one is sanctioning Russia and Russia is continuing as normal. You have massive companies saying we don't trade with Russia anymore, but they know how important the economics is to them that they are finding
workarounds. Reebok, for example, is sneaker box in Russia. They have found a loophole where they can trade or sell to Turkey to still make money off of Russia. That's how important money is to these companies. And to say that, oh, the boycotts aren't going to do anything, why are you stopping me personally from doing what I want, is in fact just an overall selfish viewpoint. This is not to single out this creator, but as adults of our generation who claim to be progressive, the fact that we can't give up luxuries to help people who are being oppressed is folly. It makes us no better than the boomers who came before us, who refused to do something about climate change. It makes us no better than the generations before us that stood by silently whilst our governments wiped out 1 million plus people in Iraq or Afghanistan. We have young people coming to us saying, could you just not buy a certain thing? It's not even asking you to go out and organize. It's not even asking you to write a letter to your elected official. They're literally telling you, don't spend your money on something, especially in this economy. And to be upset by that is a wholly disheartening and poor reflection on the desire to be consumerist in our society, which I understand. Like, even with me, when I go out, I'm wired to be like, I want to buy something because we've been taught to be consumers. But if we break that, if we could even just not do that to help other people, it would be such a benefit for these people who are struggling so hard in other parts of the world.
What do you guys think about what they all said? I love all these teachers. They all said the effing truth. They said the truth. Did you guys speak on the stage who said he doesn't even drink Starbucks? Yes, he does not drink Starbucks. He said he doesn't buy it. Or the video I saw, the follow-up video that he did after was, oh, I don't even buy Starbucks. It's so hard that I have to even be talking about this. This cup was a gift. And he was even talking about like how he is as well supporting the Palestinians and stuff like that. If you know you don't take this thing, and people have been talking about boycotting them because of the fact that they just need this cooperation, like in this community, be able to achieve one thing they want to achieve, which is the liberation of their people, which is to stop the oppressor from oppressing their people. And this is what you have to say about it. I agree with the person that said he's doing all that for attention. Because if you don't drink Starbucks, why are you making videos slamming their cup on the table? And to think the creator is Teach actually supports the movement of Free Palestine, he just decided to be, I don't even know what to call him, and filmed that video and posted it. He felt it was okay to post that. I don't know the message or the people he was trying to, reach out to, but that video, I can tell it wasn't given. And another annoying thing his video did, because some people were able to catch some comments under the video he did before he got deleted, where people saying, oh, I think I can buy Starbucks. Like, people, the comment section did not pass the vibe check. They were literally saying, oh, I think I can go buy Starbucks. It doesn't make sense. Boycotting doesn't do this. What will my $7 do to the movement? Like, it's almost like it's difficult for people to just, come together in unity. And one of the things that his comment section as well confirmed to me was that people have refused to literally understand the power of unity, like the power of coming together to achieve something. Boycotting works, like one of the stitches explained. It actually does work. As a creator with so many followers, you publicly posting that you support the systematic genocide of a lot of people is just so hard to fathom. Like, he's literally doing this for attention, because that's all I can make out of this. Like, why are you slamming your Starbucks just because they said boycott this, because they're supporting the massive cleansing of people? I don't think there is any follow-up video he can do after this one that can actually make a lot of sense, because now he's trying to say another thing, saying he's supporting Palestine, and he made that video that people are literally reading another minute of the video he made, and I'm just not getting it. The message you're passing across is you literally saying, who the hell can stop me from buying whatever I want to buy? What does boycotting mean? It doesn't work. It's just downplaying the effect of boycotting and telling people that the step they are taking for liberation is not making sense. I would like to hear what you guys think in the comment section. What do you think about people who will literally pick on something sensitive and trying to gain some attention from it? Because that's what I believe this person is trying to do. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you all so much for being here, and if you have not subscribed, please do so before you go, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, and I love you guys.